9-point harness. Grandpa, get your ID. Shortly, because ladies and gentlemen, it is showtime.
You're listening to the Dirt Racing Podcast.
Hello and welcome to another edition of the Dirt Racing Podcast. Results from the Southern Iowa Speedway, starting with the non-wing sprint cars. Picking up the win was Ben Woods in 11B, second 12 Doug Sylvester, third 67 Jonathan Hughes, fourth 25 Kelly Graham, fifth 71 Robert Bell, sixth the 17 is Steve Pumphrey, and seventh the T4 Tyler Graves. In the Sport Compacts, picking up the win was the 63B of Terry Bickford. Second, Bob Hayes in the 0. Third, Seth Miters in 16. Fourth, the 2H of James Herring. Fifth, the 2M of Matt Moore. Russell Kazars in 23K was 6th. 7th, the 7 of Brandon Pickney. 8th, the 33K of David Kimmel. And Curtis Masterson in the 16X was 9th. In the stock cars, Nathan Wood in 52 picked up the win. Second, Nathan Ballard in 29. Third, Dustin Griffiths in 10G. Fourth, the 22R Todd Reisler. Fifth, the 14 of Derek Agee. Sixth, the 85 of Jason McDaniel. Trevor Trenton Wett in 33 was 7th. Chad Keller in the 71K was 8th. 9th, Trevor Tanner in 50. Trevor Tanner Wilson, 51T was 9th. 10th, Clinton Goff in 96. 11th, the B12 of Curtis Barnes, and the 71A of Garrett Alexander was 12th. In the hobby stocks, the 55 of Brad Stevens, your winner. Second was Aaron Martin in 73. Third was Trevor Tanner in 33T. Fourth, the 10G of Justin Griffiths. Fifth, Keaton Gordon in 77. Sixth, 42T Tyler Overton. Seventh was Peyton Stevens in the 44P. Rick Van Dusseldorp was 8th in the 1R. 9th, Austin Barnes in the 01. Cale Hemsley was 10th in 88H. 11th was James Picklington in 22. Jimmy Kiesling in 72H was 12th. Jamie Kent was 13th in 24K. Noah Graves in the 0M was 14th. 15th, Case and Keller, 71X, and 16th was Brandon Payne in 71B. Sport mods. Your winner was the 1V Curtis Vanderwall, second the 7V Carter Vandenberg, third the 15K of Kyle Harwood, fourth the 18 of Tony Johnson, fifth the 04 Trent Orwig, sixth the 52 of Billy Kane, seventh the 30 Emma McGuire DeYoung, eighth was Colton Lizzie in 29, and ninth the 15 of Clayton Webster. Sprint Invaders from the Eldon Raceway. We'll start with heat race number 1. Your winner was T-Mac Terry McCarl, 24, the Dirt Racing Podcast driver. Second was the 99 of Brett Triplett. Third, the 21 of Devin Wignall. Fourth, the 16 of Dustin Clark. Fifth, the 40C of Cody Worley. Or the 40. Sixth, the 75 Glenn Saville. And credited with 7th, did not start the 5 of Gage Pulsebeck. Heat race number 2, your winner was Cam Martin in the 4. Second, Chris Martin in 44. Third was Jamie Ball in the 35. Fourth was the 81 of Tanner Gebhardt. Fifth was Dugan T in the 11T. Sixth was McLean Richards in 31. And seventh, the 71A of Jason Alexander. Heat race number 3 went to Riley Goodnow in the 22. Second, the 78 of Kaylee Garst. Third, the 83 of Austin Miller. Fourth, the 11 of Colton Fisher. Fifth, the 7 of Trevor Lee. Sixth, the 17 of Steve Pumphrey. And credited with 7th, did not start the 7-8 Jack Anderson. Heat race number 4. The 50 of Paul Nieheiser was your winner. Second, the 51 J. Ryan Jameson. Third, Aiden Zoot in the 14. Fourth, Chase Richards in the 4C, in the 4X. Fifth was the 25 of Kelly Graham. And sixth was the 7J of Nathan James. In the dash, Riley Goodnow was the winner. Second was Paul Nieheiser. Third, Brett Triplett. Fourth, Cam Martin. Fifth was Kaylee Gar. Sixth, Ryan Jameson. Seventh, Chris Martin. And eighth to Terry McCarl. In the B main, they took 5. Your winner was Dustin Clark. Second, Dugan T. Third, Trevor Lee. Fourth, Glenn Saville. And fifth and final transfer, Steve Humphrey. Sixth was McLean Richards. Seventh, Kelly Graham. Eighth, Nathan James. Ninth, Jason Alexander. Did not start Gage Pulsebeck and Jack Anderson. In the feature, it was Riley Goodnow picking up career win number 1. Second was it was Paul Nieheiser. Third, Cody Worley. Fourth, Ryan Jameson. Fifth, Devin Wignall. Sixth was Jamie Ball. Seventh, Tanner Gebhardt. Eighth, Austin Miller. Ninth, Dugan T. 10th, Chase Richards. 11th, Aiden Zoot. 12th was Dustin Clark. Brett Triplett was 13th. 14th, Steve Pumphrey. 15th, Trevor Lee. 16th, Glenn Saville. 17th, Kaylee Garst. 18th, Cam Martin. 19th, Cole Fisher. 20th, Terry McCarl. And credited with 21st. It did not start was Chris Martin. Triplet led 1 through 4. Goodnow led through 5 through 20. The card charger was Worley. And the mystery spot of $50 went to Kaylee Garst. Other contended C's. DMI went to Dugan T. And the Saldana Racing products went to Brett Triplett. And the high point man after the heat races was Chris Martin. Their next action will be this coming Friday night at Davenport on the quarter. And then back at 34 Raceway in West Burlington on Saturday, which that one's of course on Flow Racing. Over at the Marshalltown Raceway, we'll start with our Model Lights. Your winner was the 195 of Stephen Kennedy. Second, the 64 Randy Bryant. Third, the 48G Austin Gray. Fourth was the 41 of Jason Matson Garb, excuse me. Fifth was Jacob Copley in 55C. Sixth was the 99 Josh Hay. Seventh, 11P of John Padilla. Eighth was the 4G of Ben George. Ninth was the Z50 or X50, excuse me, of Joel Huggins. 10th was the 70 of Alex Ishod. Michael Mann was 11th of the 301. The rest did not finishes or did not start. Did not finish in 12th, the 7 of McCade Meyer. Rick Graves in 135 was a did not finish in 13th. And credited with 14th and did not start to 99X, Derek Knudsen. In the sport mods, your winner was the T23 of Tony Olson. Second was the K3 of Kyle Olson. Third was the 68 Will Wolf. Fourth was the 25 of Travis Pearson. Fifth, the 16 Kalen Lopez. Sixth, the 216 of Cameron Spangler. Chris Burke in the CB25 was 7th. 8th was the 88K of Cole Cuum. 9th was the 93 N of Colton Nelson. 10th was the 105 of Taylor Bass. 13th was the 11th, excuse me, was the 32S of Blair Simmons. Candace Davenport in the 8821 was 12th. 13th was the 28B of Bradley Spines. The rest were did not finishes or did not start. Starting with 14th, Matt Roof in the MM5. 15th did not finish 64, Ver Jackson. Michael Miller in 79M was 16th, did not finish. 17th that did not finish was Chance Titus in the 4. 18th that did not finish was the 77 junior Reese Mullen. Steve McLaughlin was 19th with the did not finish. In 7. 30, Kinder Ellis was 20th. 21st, Josiah Taylor in the 193 was the did not finish. 22nd, Bo Jenkins in the 15 did not finish. 23rd did not finish. The 57K Ryan King and did not start, but credited with 24th. Fourth was Kenny Wyman in the 8W. In the hobby stocks, your winner was 11B is Solomon Bennett. Second, the 2G of Bradley Graham. Third, the 22 is Seth Butler. Fourth, Eric Knutson in the 12K. Corey Vanderwelt in the 55X was in fifth. Sixth, the 39G of Jeremiah Andrews. Seventh was the 11K of William Kosterman. Eighth was the 47 of Darren Duarte. Blair Kriegel at 17K was in ninth. 10th, Mitchell Thomas in the 14T. 11th was the 40 SC of Scott Ellis. 12th, the 17 of Andy Pack. 13th was this 14L Lucas Smith. 14th did not finish was John Watson in the 4W. Did not finish. And 15th was the 17X of Van Newhouse. Mark Heilbaugh 64X did not finish. In 16th, Kalen Skirring. It was in the 19 with 17th did not finish, excuse me. Did not start, credited with 18th was 77 Cody Clayhorn. And Sam West of the 47 SW did not start 19th. Stock cars, the 72H of Micaiah Heidelbaugh was your winner. It's second was the Dilly Bar Special and the 3W Jeff Wallum. 93X of Michael Jeanette was third. Fourth was the 4 Scott Rice. Fifth, the 02 of Mike Goldsberry. Sixth was the 1 of Austin Kaplan. Seventh, the 94 Dalton Slocum. Jared Daggett in the 22D was 8th. 9th, Josh Capetta in the 8. 10th was Brett Mazdum in the 55X. 17th, James Tarter was 11th. 12th, 93 Blake Lehman. The rest did not finish the race. Starting in 13th was the 99D at Dalton Murray. The 94X of Steve Meyer was 14th. 15th was the 19 JJ Smith. Aaron Spangler in 16 did not finish. The 8X of Austin Myers did not finish. Jeff Byers in the 16X did not finish. Michael Smith in 31 did not finish in 19th. And 20th and did not finish the KR1 at Caden Reynolds. In the modifieds, the 99X was your winner, Dalton Murray. Second was Uncle Ron Lorenzen in 10K. Third, the 19 Jimmy Guston. Fourth, the 5G of Gat Latrim. Corey Saucerman was in 17 was in fifth. Sixth, Spencer Hardwick in the 9 junior. Seventh was the 3W Garrett Wilson. 8th was Brett Ramsey in the 12R. 9th was Andrew Kinzer in the 12. 10th was Shane Mills in 24. The 40 RC of Rod Clement was 11th. The rest did not finish, starting with 12th. The 05 of Paul Nagel. The 174 Ethan Dawson was 13th, did not finish. The 60 of Jeff Wartes was 14th, did not finish. The 9 of Brent Hardwick, it was 15th, and 16th, the 5 of Jason Morehouse. In the Sport Compacts, your winner is the 61F of Tyler Finkelkorn. Second, the M80 of Mark Smith. Third was John Scurrying in the 21. Fourth was the 00 John Patterson. Fifth, the 14 Zia Zachary Claghorn. Larry Patterson in the 88 was in sixth. The rest did not finish or did not start. Seventh, Noah Bigkin in the 13T. The 9 of Kobe Sabin did not finish eighth. Did not finish ninth. The 17 SG of Stephanie Spangler. John Gill got upside down in the 02. It was 10th. Matt Miller in 29 was 11th. 12th was Corey Luna in 24 and did not start, but credited with 13th. The 7X of Max Heimbuch. CJ Speedway results. Starting with the modifieds, your winner was 88 Jared Brown. Second, Matt Warner in the 93. Third was 77 Kurt Kyle. Fourth was Brandon Banks in 22. Fifth, the 30 Emma McGuire DeYoung. Sixth, the 48 Dakota Simmons. Derek Walker in 25 was seventh. Eighth, Anthony Gus in 9G. Barry Dugan in 21B was ninth. 10th, Derek Wilson in 9. Brian Bushlong in 85 was 11th. 12th was Jordan Walker in 54. John Fellman in the 20th was 13th. 14th was Troy Philpott in 11B. Steve Gustav in 37 was 15th. 16th was Kyle Madden in 32. And Kyle Montgomery in 32K was 17th. In the stock cars, your winner was Johnny Spa in 00. Second was Matt Pickney in 27. Third, the 32 of Tom Cannon. Fourth was Rob Stats the 0S 8S. Fifth was Lita Roden in 64C. Sixth was Kurt Kelsey in 21M. Ian Huff was seventh in the 49. Dustin Viss in the 20V was eighth. Braxton Franks in the 8 was ninth. The 95 of Jason Hall, 95J, was 10th. Kenny O'Donnell in the 56 was 11th. Jordan Gerling in the 15G was 12th. Austin O'Donnell in the 56S was 13th. 14th, the 75 ounce of Austin Kepper. Sport mods. Your winner was Logan Hervey Anderson in 53. Logan Vrios in the 43 LV was second. Shane Paris was third in the 17C. Fourth was Trey Rock in the 7T. Fifth was the 00 Sean Slaughter. Sixth, David Elkington in the 65. Jordan Vios in the 43V. Matthew Mayo in the 13M was 8th. Ninth was the 117 of Dylan Van Wyk. 10th, Colton Lizzie in the 29. Nick Uppel in the 5A was 11th. Brandon Schulteis in the 29B was 12th. 13th was Levi Lehman in the 17L, 14th Jesse Bowden in the 2JR. Travis Thibodeau was 15th in the 13th. 16th was Joel Payne in the 16th. 17th Jay Chesworn 7J. 75R Joe Roller was 18th. Andrew Swales in 13S was 19th. Shane Wright was 20th in 9. Tyler Heckert was 21st in the 42. Eric Adams in the 20 was 22nd. 23rd was Todd Hanson 19 and did not start, credited with 24th. Matthew Lundry in the 96. In the hobby stocks, your winner was Jake Benishek in 3. Second was 14J and Jacob Floyd. Third was Cody Staley in 55. Fourth was Luke Phillips in 33. Fifth was Trevor Tanner in 33T. Sixth was 49J John Irwin. Sixth, the 4 Randy Lamars was in 7th. Eighth, Ryan Hubble in the 0. Peyton Stevens in 44P was 9th. Billy Stanford in 52 was 10th. Cale Hemsley in 88H was 11th. 12th, Preston McDonald in the 6XP. 13th, there's Aaron Martin in the 73. And 14th, Austin Stratler in 12. Sport Compacts, your winner was Jake Benishek in 3. Second, Darren Smith in 17. Third, Alex Hayes in 23H. Fourth was Shane Barnes in 26X. Fifth was William Michael in the 69JX. Caleb Geesey was in the 20C was 6th. Caden Staley in the 27Z was in 7th. 8th, Spencer Rodine in the 4R. And the late models, we'll do all the A main cars first, and then the cars that did not make it out of the B main will add to the field. Your winner was Chad Holiday in 32C. Second was Jason Haney in 76H. Third was Luke Gobert in 44. Justin Kai in the 15K was 4th. Fifth was Charging Charlie McKenna in 22. Sixth was 40 Joel Callahan. Seventh was the 30 Todd Cooney. Eighth was Matt Ryan in the 07. Ninth was Jeffrey Larson in the 99L. Spencer Dirks was 10th in the 29. Andy Eckridge in 56 was 11th. 12th was Daryl DeFrance in 99D. 13th, the 15th, Sia Kurt Schroeder. Corey Drips in 31 was 14th. 15th, Dave Eckridge in 58. 16th, Jonathan Bruns in the 22B. 17th was Kurt Martin in 45. Jeff Tharp in the 10T was in 18th. 19th was the 77 Jeff Ike. 20th was the 56W Gary Webb. 21st was Derek Stewart in 43. And 22nd was Logan Duffy in the 14. Also running was Jeff Rimsley in 42. Fred Rumsley, excuse me. Ron Boyce in 74. 16 Brian Marlin. Curtis Glover in 32. Kyle Cumpy in K1. And Nick Moroff in 33. Oh, 34 raceway results. 305's first. Your winner was Cody Worley in 27th. Second, Tanner Gebhardt in 81. Third was Andy Houston in the 40. Fourth was the 4 of Chase Richards. Fifth was the 7B of Nick Guernsey. Sixth, the 42J Evan Jones. Daniel Brunquist in 9 was 7th. Eighth, Blaine Jamerson, 51J. Ninth, the B29 of JJ Beaver. 10th, McLean Richards in 31. Joey Lau in the 17J was 11th. 12th, Austin Furch in the 51. George Van Tier in the 8V was 13th. 14th was Brett Burton in the 7BX. Mike Johnson was 15th of the 14J. The 29K. Dan Kettner was 16th. 17th was Dallas Mendenhall in 48D. The 1T of Tyler Shoemaker was 18th. 19th was Noah Samuel, 41. Nathan Mutters was 20th at 71. 41X Jeff Wilkie was 21st, 22nd, 31P of Travis Porter. Modified, your winner was Austin Becerra in 22. Second was Ethan Barksma, the 111. Third was Jaden Jordan Fuller in 33. Fourth was Kyle Madden in the 32 XP. Fifth, Creston Williams in 43. Sixth, Jaden Fuller in the 26J. Dean McGee in the H7 was 7th. 8th was Bill Roberts in the 5R. Mitch Bowles, the 4B was 9th, and 10th, Dennis Levine in the 71. Sport Mods, Sean Wyatt, the 12S was your winner. Second, Logan Vios in the 43 LV. The 112 of Adam Breck was third. Mitch Dreyer in the 66S was fourth. Tom Bowling in the 14V was fifth. Sixth was John Oliver in the 557. Seventh was Sean Slaughter in 008. Dakota Gerard. Travis Hartman in 33T was 9th. 10th was Ryan Walker, 9W. Dayton Scanfish in the 6B was 11th. 12th was Bob Kalman in the 14C. 13th was the 117 of Dylan Van Wyk. Drayton Buckaloo in the 10 was 14th. 15th, Matt Thomas in 3. And Brian Salisbury in 28 was 16th. Stock cars. Your winner was Kurt Kelsey in the 21M. Second, the 10G of Justin Griffiths. Third, the 75 Junior of Austin Kemper. Fourth, Chad Krogmeyer in 12. Fifth is Abe Halls in 30C. Sixth and did not start with Scott Jordan in 99. And Sean O'Brien did not start in the 83. Sport Compacts. Your winner was Jason Ash and 3J. Second was 24M of Larry Miller. Third, Noah Kaiser in the 8K. Tim Scarenhorse in 63 was fourth. Fifth, Justin Stevenson in 94X. Caleb Giese in the 20C was sixth. Wayne Cumby in 44 was seventh. 8, Chadwick Paulin in the 10C. TJ Weisels in the 2X was 9th. 10th, Wayne Noble, 95. It credited with 11th and then on starter Shane Vansel in this 22R. Over at the Knoxville Raceway was the truck race. It was a lot better than last year, and I think track prep really helped it. Your winner was Todd Gilliland in the end. But it was a better race this year. Hopefully, the trucks will be back again next year. Upcoming action for the rest of this week and till next Wednesday. Renovators at Davenport on Friday night. Also, Friday night, Marshalltown will have the Mod Lights, Sport Mods, Stock Cars, Hobby Stocks, Modifieds, and the Outlaw Mini Mods. The normal 5 classes at CJ will be in action. of the modified stock cars, sport mods, hobby stocks, and sport compacts. Over at 34 this week, the 360 wing sprint cars are on the card with modified sport mods, midi haulers, and sport compacts. And next Wednesday night will be at the Southern Iowa Seaway with the normal 5 classes of non-wing sprint cars, sport mods, sport compacts, hobby stocks, and stock cars. This has been another edition of Dirt Racing Podcast. Be sure and go check out your local racetrack, and we'll see you next week on the show.
Thank you for listening to the Dirt Racing Podcast with Marshall Hain. Follow us on Twitter at Dirt_Podcast or on Facebook at the Dirt Racing Podcast.